Hello. I am not having a good day. I have a lot of anxiety and a lot of emotions, but there are some important lessons about me and about the way I've structured my life that might be helpful. Um, so it's not what I had initially wanted to talk to about today, but I am just left with myself, so I guess I get to pick. Um, I had wanted to talk about middle school. Part of the difficulties that I have in life are um, when I have too many things to do, becomes overwhelming, and um, anything emotional, I have limited myself um, to much smaller things that I can accomplish per day without being affected. So I'm very much a mirror empathy wise. If I'm around someone who is very agitated or stressed or making a lot of um, uh, comments, even if they aren't stressed by them, like dang it, or I am, because I recognize that, and if I was doing that, that's the way I would be communicating my emotions, and so that's what I feel. Um, So one of the ways that I can overcome, being behind and being overwhelmed is to set a list of things to do, to tell other people that list. That way it's kind of reinforced, and then to carry with that schedule to do that. Now, if you're catching the problem here, you're sharp. But one of the pitfalls is that depending on other people to be part of your stress management or your recovery can add extra difficulty to that. This was very relevant with Brandy. Brandy just, even when we were together, refused to acknowledge or participate in whenever I would say I have this problem or these feelings. She just shuts that out. She has no sympathy. Um, it always felt like she considers it weakness. Um, so uh, this is why things are particularly difficult for me now. I'll talk more about it later, but when I had moved away from Houston to Austin, um, and I was rebuilding my life with a new job and getting closer with my mom and my step siblings, half siblings is the right word. Um, I had to find a way to cope without being able to talk to Brandy or seeing you as much. And so, as part of the pillar of my stress management, anxiety management, I incorporated going to my mom's house, gardening, helping her with her projects. Um, this was important to me, and talking with her about her problems, about my problems, and it became effective. And so it became a pillar of how I live my daily life, how I manage my anxiety and my stress and my depression. Um, Obviously, that isn't going to work all the time. Now it's obvious because whenever you incorporate someone else, they're not going to understand what you're thinking about. I could be super sad about something and think everyone knows what I'm thinking about, and they don't. I assume they do, but they don't. So, and then I'm very sensitive during those times. And this goes all the way back to childhood, how to deal with um, all the problems all around you and feeling like a small, helpless little boy, um, and just wanting someone else to be there to talk, to be safe. Um, so that can be troublesome, and when you're sensitive to something, you say the wrong things, you don't express exactly what you want to express, and it comes out wrong. Um, so that's what happened today. Uh, and before, when all my pillars were destroyed, everything that I had built up again. And I've done this so many times in life, and you find something that works, you get better, and then uh, it seems to be, once, and it's not like I hide it, but once Brandy finds out what my hopes and dreams are and what I want for the future, she just takes out her sledgehammer and grins and start over again, over and over. So I tried to do something on my list today that was more fun. I didn't get to, and that's another one of my personal problems is um, I have a lot of trouble with expectation versus reality. So in my mind, when I'm doing something, even if it's to help myself or progress myself, and I have this expectation of what's going to happen, when it doesn't happen, it's very stressful for me and disorienting. Um, and it's hard for people to understand that. Um, so I know it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's kind of a advanced me course, but I'm running out of time, and that pressure to get things done doesn't help that huge list of things that need to be done. And I can't do most of what I want because Brandy is still out there and she doesn't want to fix the problems. Um, she doesn't even want to commit to um, my own safety or not making things worse for me. So I have to account for that, and that's horrible. So I was trying to focus on just little things I can do to try to get back the balance that I need to not be overwhelmed. So this this helps. I need to make sure I do this every day. But tomorrow I will try to get back on track. It's just been emotional for me to think about these things and on top of the things I should be doing to get back to normal but can't and all the little daily things and it's cold now. It got cold today and fire alarms went off and people started turning on their heaters. A reminder that I won't always have that. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling today. So tomorrow I will get back on track. Tomorrow is middle school, unless something comes up to change my mind. So I'm thinking on that, and it's hard to remember. There were different schools, and that's the time I went from my dad to my mom. So there was a big transition. That's when I decided I didn't want to be angry. I didn't want to be like my dad, and I started to make active choices about my thoughts and feelings. And so it's a big time in my life, but I don't like remember a lot of specific things, and um, so I'm trying. I'm trying to think about them, and names are always hard. And then trying to remember which memories happened in which age range, and it's hard, but it's important for me. So if I can, I'll nap, or maybe I'll be less emotional or feel better, or maybe I can watch a TV show or something. I don't know, but all right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.